Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to More Adventures of the Super Kids. Our lesson is Unit 14, number 6, and this is part 1 for word work. And before we continue, I'd like you to be sure that you have a pencil and an eraser nearby, as this will be part of our lesson using those. Okay, here we go. All right, we're going to first practice saying some words. Try and say them before me. That's right, joint, join, coin, coil, soil, foil, boil, oil, boy, toy, joy, enjoy. Very good. You're getting really, really good at those words. Okay, now here's where you need your pencil and paper. Okay, and remember at any time, if I'm ready to move on, you can pause to finish the word, but please remember to come back. Everybody is important. I would love to have you here with me. All right, number 1. Let me raise this up for volume. Make sure you can hear it well enough. Okay, here we go.
Enjoy. I enjoy going to the park. Enjoy.
Enjoy. This is where you'll pause if you need it. Number 1, enjoy. E-N-J-O-Y. That's right, the O-Y because it's at the end of a word. Oi sound is O-Y at the end. Number 2,
Toy. My stuffed bunny is my favorite toy. Toy.
toy. Pause if needed. T-O-Y. Good job. Number 3,
Join. Which club would you like to join? Join.
think of the 2 letters that can be at the beginning or the middle of the word and say oi. Pause if needed. J-O-I-N. Join. Very good. Number 4,
Coin. This coin is worth 25 cents. Coin.
pause if needed. Coin. C-O-I-N. Coin. Number 5,
Boil. Boil an egg for 10 minutes. Boil.
boil. Ready? Pause if you need to. Boil. B-O-I-L. Boil. Number 6,
Soil. Plant the flowers in the soil. Soil.
pause if you need it. Soil. S-O-I-L. All right, boys and girls, only one sentence today. I'll give you a hint, though. You're going to need both hands if you're going to count your words. Okay? Here you go.
Plants need good soil and light from the sun.
Okay. Plants need. There's 9 words. Plants need. Good soil. And light from the sun. Pause if you're still writing. If you're ready, look at your sentence So as he speaks, you should be able to touch each word and pause if you're missing a word and you need to add it. Ready? Pause if you're still writing. If you need the time.
Plants need good soil and light from the sun.
And here is the way the sentence looks. It's a statement. So there is a period. Okay, now, handwriting practice. Again, this is something you can come back to, or you can pause it now after I read it to you. Tock and Elf enjoyed their garden. They took care of it. Okay, so boys and girls, I'd like you to look at this page, and if it can be printed, great. We always work out a way, if you are not able to print a sentence, a way that you can still follow along. Let's look at the sentence at the top in the box, in the yellow box. It says, soft C stands for S. Okay. Now, these three words give us an example of how soft C will sound in these words. City, rice, I'm sorry, no, it's nice, my bad, and place. Now, something else I'd also like you to notice about each of these words. For a C to be soft, like a S, not hard, like K, as in cat, okay? Remember I always said the English language has many exceptions, and that's one of the reasons why it's one of the more difficult languages to learn for reading and writing. But most times, or a lot of times, when a C is followed by an I or an E, it will have the soft C sound. So let's look. The word city, there's an I. Nice, followed by an E. Place, followed by an E. So many times, if a C is followed by the vowels I or E, it will have a S sound. Now, let's look at number 1. You've probably already figured out what you should be doing. You're going to read each of these words and practice them, okay? So, all right, that's not an I or an E, it's an A. So, app, cap. Let's look at this one. Ack, pack. Ice, followed by me. Now, you would circle, okay, you can trace the letter for the soft C and circle the word, okay? That's what you're going to do for the other 3 pictures. Now, if you do not have a printer, just put that you're going to be working on page 95 and that for number 1, your answer would be ice. And then for number 2, 3, and 4, you would write the answer next to it. Okay? So that's what you will do on this page. And I wouldn't mind seeing that one, please. Now let's listen, all right, for soft C. Okay, so I know some of you were probably giggling because it did sound a little bit like a snake, okay? And super, toss, and city. All right, let's continue on. Now, we're going to talk about a soft G. A soft G sounds like J, okay? And once again, it could be, most times it will be followed by an I or an E, and that's what will make it a soft G. Okay, not G like garden. That's a hard G. All right, so age, see that? There's the A. Huge, very big. Ginger. Now that one you see it twice because there's the I and then there's the E. Ginger is a spice, as in gingerbread, okay? Ginger snap cookies, that sort of thing. Now, same thing here. You're going, let's look at number 1, okay? The bird's in a, that's right, a cage. So you're going to look, ring. Notice that one's hard. Ring, age, cage. Then here's another one, rag, rag. Okay, so you would put number 1, cage, or if you have this paper, you just circle it, okay? Now here's your spelling list, all right? And notice they're grouping the first 4 words by word pattern, okay? So these patterns have the A-C-E in it. So number 1, face, soft C. Number 2, place, okay? Face, place. Yes, they rhyme because they have A-C-E at the end. Now, A-G-E, so right, these will rhyme too. Let's read them. Cage, page. And included this week are memory words. Kind, buy, find, write, wash, and light. Very good. Okay, so again, for this page, all right, if you don't have it, just write the numbers and the answer, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you can just put page number 96, and that will be very helpful. Okay? So, let's see. Next, we're going to just review over some of the cards, sound spelling cards, okay? Now, here you are. Notice they have highlighted the C and the I. So that's going to give you a little bit of a clue, all right, that it's a soft C. City. Very good. Next one. Mice. Very nice. Nice mice. Cage. Okay, that's the soft G. Magic. Very good. Magic. Okay. All right. So here is listening to a soft G. I'm going to play the longer one because there's something in here I really want you to pay attention to and hear.
J, j, j. Jump, jam, cage. J, j, j. Be careful not to say j. Do not add a vowel sound. Say j as the first sound you hear in juice. J.
Okay, so notice he said, be careful not to say j. All right, we don't want to add a sound to a word that shouldn't be there. Okay, so as in the word jump, j, m. All right, don't drag out the j sound and make it sound like there's another letter in there. Okay. All right, so that brings the word work portion, and you will also, we talked about the soft G, okay, and that was something we already talked about with the G's having the soft J, having the J sound when they're a soft G, okay? So I am going to continue into our reading portion of this for the short story. Okay, so today we're going to be reading The Winner's Mitt. I will attach the black and white copy that would normally be your backpack page. That is something that I suggest you practice reading every night. It's the short story, okay? And that will have a lot of the soft C's and G's in the story. So it'll help you practice those. All right. And if you'd like, one of the good things you can do on that black and white page is you can take a yellow crayon or a highlighter and color over it to have those words stand out for you. Okay, so you can identify them. Now look at the winner's mitt. They're showing that soft C equals S, just to remind you of the sound. And here's the columns. Let's go over the words. City, mice, laces, face, center, twice, place. Here we go. Nice, fancy, and price. Okay. Now remember I said an I or an E after the letter C will usually make it soft. And I said that's most times. Look at the word fancy. That's right, it's a Y. But it has the E sound. It's not an E letter, but it has the vowel E sound right there. So there you have the exception to the rule. I've always told you there's always exceptions to these rules. All right, now let's look at soft G equals J words. Ready? Giants. Oh, that must be the name of something. That's right, because there's an uppercase G there. Very good. Ages, huge, and change. And once again, our memory words at the bottom, kind, buy, find, write, wash, light. Very good. Okay, let's look at the first page, and it's called the winner's mitt. Okay, so look at the title, the winner's mitt. The apostrophe S shows the mitt belongs to the winner, whoever that is, okay? And we're going to read something when Edabetta speaks. Now remember, there are quotation marks, all right, to show what words Edabetta says. When she speaks, and you might have to read this first one time to get an idea, use your voice to show how you think Edabetta is feeling and speaking. Sometimes you have to read something once to get an idea of the story and what the character is saying. And then when you read it the next time, you have a better idea. And just remember, the more you're reading this story, the better your expression gets, and even the better your understanding gets, okay? So you want to, when you read after a couple times, you want to read it to make it interesting to the person you're reading it to, okay? So let's look and see what Edabetta is going to be talking about. Edabetta's softball team was about to play the Giants. She said, "The Giants are the best team in the city." Edabetta looked at her mitt. "I've had this mitt for ages," she said. "It's a mess." I'm sorry, it is a mess. Mice ate the laces. There's a huge rip in the center. I left it out in the rain twice, so it has spots in places. How do you think she's feeling about that mitt right now? All right, next page. Edabetta looked at the mitt in the sports shop. "The winner's mitt is nice and fancy," she said. "But the price is too much. I have only $3 and some change. Let's face it, I'm stuck with my mitt. Let's hope it's a winner's mitt, too." All right, so enjoy the story. Read it again to yourself. I will also be recording the one that you can listen to, but I love it when you read. Okay, so There also will be a writing lesson. That's in a different video. So enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.